Hello. Today is Wednesday, February 12th. The time right now is approximately 7:32 p.m. And I know it says Tuesday and the 14th, but I gotta adjust my watch on that. Temperature right now is a good minus 4 degrees Celsius. According to Google, it feels like minus 14, but honestly, with this blizzard obviously in full effect, I don't really feel the extreme wind chill. I feel obviously wind chill to some degree, but nothing compared to the polar vortex we just had. And also, according to Google, right here in the Scarborough area, we're supposed to have anywhere from 15 to 34 centimeters of snow tomorrow. So I do plan this on being my last Scarborough walking tour for quite a while, as I'm currently moving out of this area and have so many other areas in mind to do future videos on. So I've covered up from Kennedy Station up to where I reside, and I've also done a walk pretty much from Brimley and Danforth to also nearly where I reside. It ends on Corvette Street. So check out those videos as well if you want to see more of Scarborough. But yeah, I am currently walking down Kennedy Road right now on my way to St. Clair, where I'll be briefly heading east for a good maybe 5 minutes or so, and I will end this at Scarborough Go station. So I wanted a combination of three things for this video, basically just to show the last part of Scarborough in my approximate area, to show this wonderful blizzard that we're just having because an hour or two ago none of this was here, and to show you Scarborough Station as part of a Southern Ontario transit system that I rely heavy on. The TTC is another story altogether, but I will rant about them another day. And we see someone walking towards up Eglinton Road with a light flashing. Probably turn that off when you're walking up on a sidewalk, but you know, I can understand why he got off his bicycle. Snow is being pretty crazy right now, and yeah, probably not a good time to cycle at all. So along here, I left from 665 Kennedy Road, so I'll give out the address of my building as I'm leaving here right now. I'm not too worried anymore. So there's a very long graveyard that goes up to the next main intersection that also intersects with St. Clair. So it's honestly one of the biggest graveyards, I think, in Scarborough. I forget the name of it, so I'm gonna try to see when I go by the sign. I've only passed by here, again, about 200 times, right? You'd think I would remember by now, but again, it's not something I really pay attention much to. And this is mostly, besides the graveyard on the other side, is residential on this side. But there's a couple small little plazas and small independent businesses that you'll see. But when you get to the intersection of Kennedy and St. Clair, there is another plaza with the Wimpy's. And the people, the OGs that know Wimpy's, will know. Obviously based on the Popeye books from the character Wimpy. Give me a burger, I'll pay you back on Tuesday. I don't remember the exact quote, but... And there's also a roti place, a Jamaican roti, Caribbean roti place called Roti Lady, which I think if you live in this area, I highly recommend going to because it's very good quality and a pretty good budget amount, because you could honestly buy an extra large roti that would probably fill you up for 2 different meals for 2 days for $10. And honestly, I feel they taste even better when they're microwaved. So here's an area that looks a bit like a motel, but it's actually residential, I think. I think this may have been a motel at one point in time until other owners took over. And someone's kind of trailing behind me right now, so I'm gonna let them get out of the way. And here's a Cars factory here. Oh, now they're going down that way. Okay. All right, so you never know where people are traveling, do you? All right, so yeah, there's a notice on it. The change is proposed for this site. The city has received an application to go change the official plan and zoning bylaw to allow the construction of a residential building with retail at street level. And this is the diagram of their proposed plan. You know, I know condos are springing up like weeds everywhere downtown, but not so much in this area. It's a much lower income area. And the building I currently reside in has been under constant construction ever since I moved in. And I moved in, what was it? I think June 2022. So 2.5 years later, they're pretty much putting band-aids on something that should be, honestly, that building should be demolished. It's kind of an eyesore to look at. And it's for sale right now. And I feel a lot of buildings are just getting torn down for condos. So, as I said, there's not much around here. You have these auto dealerships, these independent, small-time auto dealerships, or I wouldn't even call that a dealership, that's just a retail wholesale place, as it says. And you see this abandoned small little strip. And you can see, obviously, there are some people on the top levels that are, I would 99% say residential. So you see lights on in these places that clearly are out of operation. So I'm just wondering who's paying the hydro. Don't really, well, for most of them, except the last two. So I think it's only a matter of time before a new development plan is made on this lot, and these people might have to be evicted. And as you can see, the stretch of this graveyard goes on. And I think at this entrance right here, I'll be able to see a sign of the name of it. If I don't, I might have to update and edit in the after effect of this video and update what it is. And it's all residential. There's not really much to say. There's a mausoleum up here, which is, I guess, obviously an extension of this graveyard. And the last thing, well, the last little strip you'll see, well, actually, besides the one I mentioned with the Wimpies and the Roti Lady, will be on the left-hand side, where they have, well, a couple sketchy places. One is this Hyena cannabis place that said opening soon. And here I've been in this area for almost 3 years, and yet is still yet to open. And I've even passed by there, seeing people working in there for whatever reason. So I don't understand what they're doing with that property. And there's one right to the left of it that is a massage parlor. So, you know, word through the grapevine is that, you know, they offer other services. In fact, as I mentioned in a previous video, I walked by there on the way to the Roti Lady, actually. Saw a guy pulling in just as I was walking by. Waited about a good 10-15 minutes in the Roti Lady. By the time I walked back up, he was gone. So, wow, quickest massage ever. So here's the mausoleum, I believe, if I don't stand correct. No, I think I do stand correct, because that's probably where they deliver. I don't know what they deliver there, obviously, but you can see almost garage entrances, which looks like it'd be high enough for transport trucks. So yeah, I can't tell you what I don't know, but I can tell you what I observe. And this person still has their Christmas lights up. It almost seems like it goes into a heart. It does, it's pretty cool. Okay, so the name of the cemetery is Pine Hills. And yeah, it starts pretty much from St. Clair and Kennedy up to a side street that I also can't remember the name of. I need to get my act together, don't I? I know a lot of things from areas that I pay attention to, but there's a lot I don't pay attention to, so. But I've seen that street name 100 times. I know it's in the back of my mind. It's actually right after Corvette Street. I remember that name. But. And here's the mausoleum I was talking about, so I was wrong. In fact, I'm gonna cross over so I can get a better view inside there, because it actually is quite beautiful. And honestly, I can't exactly say why, but there's something beautiful about this blizzard in the cemetery at night. Gate hours in operation April 1st to October 31st. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. November 1st to March 31st, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. I can't go past this gate, unfortunately. Fence, for lack of a better term. So, try to get the best view I can from the angle I'm allowed to do. See, it's called Mausoleum of the Risen Christ. Seems like a dove flying over the sun in the logo. And I'm gonna try one last view around the corner here. But also, look at this snow. And these lights are a reflection of that lamp. Big giant street lamp. See someone out there shoveling. It's best to do that. We live on a place where you have to take care of the snow. Best to constantly take care of that while the snow is still soft, as opposed to it hardening up, then it'll just be 10 times harder on your back. So let me see what I can get here. It's about as good as it's gonna get. So All right. So I think I'm gonna cross back over again. This video is probably about 5 minutes with life left to live. So gonna cross over to that mini little strip I was just mentioning. Or should I just stay on this side and show you the roachy lady? Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this side, actually. Show you the roachy lady and the wimpies, which is on the right side, obviously. And I have enough of a close view to show you these places. So, more Christmas lights. Okay, so there's the Shady Spa and the Shady Laughing Hyena cannabis sector. And zoom in a bit here. Cannabis store opens soon. Gotta go back down to 0. Okay. Yeah, so there's a convenience store there that I've never been in. An IDA pharmacy I've never been in. And a Maple Leaf dental laboratory that I've actually never seen open. Like, the gates are always closed, the lights are on, but yeah. So that's Kennedy Road. Not a lot to see, is there? And you're gonna see a Petro Canada gas station on this one side. You get to St. Clair, a bit more stressed to happen, business-wise. Oh, is that wind ever coming down? So there's the infamous roachy lady. Not currently open. She's kind of miscellaneous when it comes to her schedule. You can look her up online and she will have a schedule, but she does not follow it. I feel like she's worth going to though. Whoa, buddy. You didn't even hesitate. I had the full green, the guy just almost smoked me. Great job, buddy. And there's a famous designer. Get my fingers away from the camera. Done that too many times. But yeah, like I said, their breakfast is really great, and their burgers are really good too. Honestly, business I've known for a long time. And there's another roti place across the street, Butter Chicken Roti, which is actually a famous franchise in the Toronto area. But oh my god, that wind blowing towards my face is really bad right now. Jesus. And I'm sure the wind isn't helping the, oh my god, I'm sure the wind isn't helping the audio either. But I did this for a reason, I did this on purpose, I knew what I was facing. So I'm not gonna complain. And yeah, I've tried both of them, but I would definitely choose the roachy lady for this area. Oh wow. Yeah, the snow is flying right in my eyes right now, so. Whoa, I'm taking one for the team, that's for sure. Whew. Yikes. I guess I was mostly protected from this wind walking along Kennedy with all the houses and everything, but the second I got on St. Clair, oh man. And there's another strip down here. You see this old place called Victoria. This used to be a sports bar grill. Man, there used to be a Mr. Sub here. I'm not sure if it's still there. And I've said in multiple videos, I don't care for Subway, I prefer Mr. Sub. And they're still there. So, you can see in the corner there. That's always good to see. Okay, I'm gonna try to get across this road as quickly as I can on Danforth. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. Thank God. Scarborough Go is only on the next set of lights. Woo! It's doing fine all around Kennedy, and then St. Clair just kicked my ass, man. Holy crap. It's a cool church coming up along here. It's a unique design church in a perfect triangle, almost pyramid. Well, I guess pyramid would be, what? Yeah, four-sided, but in a different way. It's technically two-sided, so I'm not gonna go into geometry or physics right now, but the coolest thing obviously about this church is the giant cross and the skylights. And honestly, when you look at this church, the roofing for that must have been, see how narrow it is. It's almost like you're at a 75-degree angle. And I'll try to get the name of this church. I'm just trying to survive here. Oh my God. Like, I'm not sure how much of what I'm saying is even being picked up due to the extreme wind. It's probably just going over everything I'm saying. So I have to get another device to prevent that. Oh wow. Jesus. If I didn't really care about my channel growing, I would just end this right now, but I'm gonna be a trooper. I only have to go to the lights. Oh my God. Alright, I'm not complaining anymore, but yikes. Look at this cool church. I'm just trying to distract myself from the fact I'm about to be avalanched alive. Oh my goodness. CCLM. Trying to see what that stands for. That smokestack there. I'm just putting my hat down to cover my eyes because it's pretty obvious I'm going directly towards. Okay, I was saying how the wind chill wasn't too bad. I completely take that back. It's like even worse. Oh my God. And it's like, wow. Oh my God, so close yet so far. And first bit of icicles I'm seeing. My ears are hurting. My nose is hurting. And more independent audio dealerships. We have Carmen Frank Collision, Sultan Audio Service Auto Body. You have Speedy Auto Repairs, George's Auto Body. Wow, I've never seen so much competition for body shops in such a small proximity of area. K&H Radiator Shop. We look like we have an appliance store called Open Box. Oh boys. Oh my god. So well, I'm not gonna actually go in Scarborough Go because I'm not gonna just tap to get on the platform because it's a waste of money. I'm not going on a train. I'm running right back home, to be frank with you. So I'm just gonna go up the stairs here and give an outside view of the platform. And that's where I'll be ending this very interesting experience. Okay. Now here's something cool, is an antique shop outside here. We're buying antiques. And you don't see many antique shops much anymore anyway. Maybe unless you're out in the country. So I guess that's it. But let's at a piano shop. But as my fingers and my ears are currently like icicles right now, I'm gonna make this as fast as I can so I can end this. Oh boys. I know, get some earmuffs and prepare properly, right? But when I left my building, it was not like this at all. I was not facing this windshield, so oh boy did I learn. So here is Scarborough Go. My hat on so it doesn't fly away. And you know what? I don't see myself going any further than this. Let me hold my hat. Wow, holy shit. So that way it heads eastbound towards Oshawa. And that way you take the Lakeshore West, which goes towards Hamilton Harbor or Aldershot Station. So yeah, that's it. You see a fire department, or is it? Sorry, I think it's an EMS department, Station 47 across the street. Whew. Okay. Oh boys. I knew somewhat what I was in for. So yeah, I'm gonna try to expand as much as I can. One of my videos first got like 1,000 views in a month. It's a shopping video, but you know, I'm grateful for any viewers I get. I'm grateful for any subscribers I get.